Hello dear students, this is Hasina Islam, lecturer, Department of English, Tonki Government College, Gazipur. How are you? I think you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. My today's lecture is for the students of degree third year. In degree third year, you have a topic WH question. Today I am going to discuss on this topic. WH question. Everyone, please listen to me very carefully. That is, some sentences will be given in your question, and you have to make questions with those sentences. Okay, so you have to use WH words. Okay, that is, you have to make the questions with W and H. How? That is, for example, when, how, why, whom, whose, who, this type of words you have to use to make questions. Okay, so first of all, I will discuss, or I want to show you how to use these words and where in which sentences you have to which these words, and you have to select these words. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that of course you have to maintain a copy, and you have to make a box like this. I am going to show you. Okay. That is, you have to make a box. In a box, you have to write the sentences. Okay, and of course you have to maintain a copy, and this will be very helpful for you in your exam. First of all, listen to me very carefully and write down in your copy. When we have to use this word. When we use this word, that is when, instead of time. If any mention of time is given there, of course we will use when. After discussing this, I will give you the examples also, and with the help of those examples you will be able to know how to use these words. Okay, so first of when instead of time. Okay, where with if if you are asked to make questions, that is in any sentence you get any mention of place, you have to use where. That is, instead of place you have to where. Then why, for any cause or any reason. Whom you have to use with any person used as an object. Okay, that is whom you will use whom when any person is used as an object. Then how you can use in three ways. That is, first of all, in describing any condition. Okay, and any transport, that is any person is going anywhere by using any transport, there you have to use how. Then with the help of something, that is anything is made of any that is any something in there, of course you have to use how. Okay, I will make it clear in my discussion with some examples. So don't be anxious, don't be worried, I will make it clear. Okay, then whose you will, of course you will use in mentioning belong to someone. That is, anything or any thing or any that is belong to any person or someone, there you have to use whose. Okay, then who is, this is very easy. Who of course we have to use who instead of person or any name. A person, that is used as a subject, or any name is mentioned in the sentence, of course we will use who. Which of course object or anything. Okay, then how many, this word, this wh word we have to use if in the sentence you get any mention of number. If any mention of number is given, of course you have to use how many, and of course it must be countable. Okay, and for uncountable measurement we will use how much. Okay, so how many for countable number and how much for uncountable. Okay, then how long, we will use how long instead of long time. If in the sentence there is mention of long time, we have to use how long. Okay, then how far, for any distance. That is, if any distance is mentioned in the sentence, of course we have to use how far. Then how old, for age. Okay, any age, in this way. Now I am going to give you some examples, okay, and sentences, and it will be very clear to you how to use these words. First of all, when. I told you you have to use when instead of time. That is, in the sentence, if you find the mention of time, you have to use when. So listen to these examples very carefully. Bangladesh became independent in 1971. So a time is mentioned here, isn't it? Bangladesh became independent in 1971. So you have to make a question of this sentence. Then how to make this question? You have to write down, when did Bangladesh become independent? So is it clear to you? For time, we are using when. If the time is mentioned in the sentence, of course we have to use when. Once again, I am repeating this sentence. Bangladesh became independent in 1971. When did Bangladesh become independent? Okay. Then where. I told you that you have to use where instead of place. That is a mention of place. Okay. So I'm giving you the example. He lives in village. So village, this is a place, isn't it? So you have to make the question in this way. Where does he live? Okay, where does he live? That is, instead of place, you have to use where. Then why. Why, of course, we have to use why instead of any cause, any reason. Okay, so the example is given here. I went to Dhaka to buy some books. Okay, I went to Dhaka to buy some books. So there is a reason of going to Dhaka. So you have to make the question in this way. Why did you go to Dhaka? Why did you go to Dhaka? So any reason or any cause, of course you have to use why. Okay, then whom. Whom you have to use when a person is used as an object. There you have to use whom. So here you have to remember something more, that is whom. You can use whom in this way, that is by whom. Everyone please write down. By whom, with whom, for whom, to whom, and from whom. Okay, I will give all the examples here. Okay, so by whom, with whom, for whom, to whom, from whom. Okay, so first of all, whom. I love my mother. I love my mother. Look at this. Mother is used as an object. So asking the question where that is, you have to use whom. Why you have to use whom? Because the subject is given here as an object. That is, you have to focus the object here. Okay, so you have to make the question in this way. Whom do you love? I love my mother. So you have to write down whom do you love. Okay. And I also told you that is you have to make sentences with by whom, with whom, for whom, to whom, and from whom. Okay. So I'm going to give all the examples here. I talked to Mukta. Okay, so Mukta is an object here, and of course you have to use whom. So you can write down whom did you talk to? Whom did you talk to? Okay, I received a letter from my mother. So whom did you receive a letter from? Whom did you receive a letter from? In this way. Okay, so this is the very easy way to use whom. Now, whose. Um, I'm giving the example here. I drive my friend's car. Look at this. My friend's car. That is, it is not my car. This car is belong to some other person. Okay, so anything belong to another person, you have to use whose. Okay, so I drive my friend's car. You have to write down whose car do you drive? Whose car do you drive? Is it clear to you? So today I am that is you have to make a copy, and of course you will try to make a box. In that box you will in the left hand side you will write down the WH questions, and in the right hand side you have to write down that is which word is appropriate for which word. Okay, in this way of course you have to make a box in your copy, and those examples I have given today, you will write down all these examples in your copy, and in my next class I will give you other examples, and of course I will try to carry on this lecture. And till then everyone, please be safe, and I think very soon we will be able to overcome this situation. So don't be disappointed, and thank you all of you. Have a nice day.